It's Christopher Allen Thompson. My official position here is the Water Resources Engineer for Flatland Resources. Certainly not an expert in stream restoration, but know a lot about it. I think the longer term goal is really to educate the public about what we're doing up here, why we're doing it, and how it's going to benefit not just them, but their kids and the water courses that they canoe down every summer. Because most people they take for granted the natural resources we have. And I'm not dissing the greater community, but a lot of people just don't. They have appreciation for it, but they don't really understand it the way that I think is really important to understand.
My name's Tony Cecil, and I'm the Construction Compliance Inspector for Stormwater Management.
My name's Jason Donetti. I'm the Stormwater Educator for Stormwater Management. Yeah, and my main role is through public education and outreach and public participation and involvement. Those are the things I focus on. So I'm supposed to be educating the public, kids, all sorts of different groups of people about how they can help prevent non-point source pollution. When I talk to kids or when I talk to adults, it just kind of depends on who I'm talking to, but everyone seems pretty receptive to stormwater pollution in general. A lot of people don't realize that, like I had mentioned previously, that the storm drain's connected to the river. They think that dumping oil, dumping anything in that drain is okay because it's out of sight, out of mind. But once you tell them that it's illegal and that you can't do that and then it affects water quality, you get their attention.
Well, it all ties in together, because when you're losing that amount of bank, then you're getting a heavy amount of sedimentation in the water, and so that's going to affect the habitat downstream from that. So it all ties in together. When you preserve that bank area, then you protect that area downstream. The river's going to basically do what it wants to do, but sometimes if we can coax it a little bit, on a positive side.
Brian Fitzgerald, 50 years old, and counting. Well, I've only been coming here for roughly 20 years. Owned a home here for about 15. I married into a family in this town, so we come down to this park often. We'll sail down the White River 3, 4, 5 times a year. My daughters love playing in the stream, in the creek here, in the river downstream. We fish and catch turtles and fish and whatnot, and always enjoyed it. I'm very happy they did this park, which is very nice. It's kind of neat how they're doing this whole Butt Creek deal here. After that whole ugly debacle of, if you walk around, you'll see looks like street curbing and sidewalk. They just dump, and it's just. I get why they're doing it for the erosion, but there's a better way of doing things than that. And they put up these big cement blocks here, and I guess it just all fell apart. But anyway, it's I like what they're doing. The stream here looks wonderful. Oh, I love it. I think it looks nice. It looks natural. It doesn't quite look man-made like the other things that have been going on. I just like how it's the little pools. It's going to be neat to fish. So I'm curious to check it out during the spring thaw when the water rises up and it starts to flood. Check out everything. So hopefully it'll start seeding and holding the soil back before the spring